Who has been the most important person in your life? Can you tell me about him or her?
Definitely my grandma. She's came from Seattle just to see me play sports, which is pretty cool of her. And her being 80, that's definitely a long trip for somebody that old. So it's really cool that she's been there for me for the past 17 years and supported me in what I've done.
What was the happiest moment of your life?
I've had a lot of happy moments, I guess. I don't know, that kind of sounded weird, but um, probably meeting Stephen Curry. That was really cool. He's my all-time favorite player in the NBA. So definitely meeting him was a great experience, and he's definitely a cool dude and someone I would definitely want to be like, and wanting all of his money because he's rich too. So that'd be pretty cool.
What was the saddest moment of your life?
Um, Definitely when Golden State lost in Game 7 this year. I was crying for about 5 days, but it's okay. I got over it.
Who has been the biggest influence on your life?
Um, I would have to say my dad. He supported me and my mom, and put a roof over our head and put food to the table. So, that's kind of what you want to do when you're younger or when you're older. And when you're younger, you just kind of want to set out and do something like that. So he did that. So he made that happen. So that's probably the most important person in my life.
What lessons did that person teach you?
He just taught me to try hard, and never give up. Basically, I probably could have done better in school, but he told me just to never give up and try a little bit harder so my future could be better. And he's made me the person I am today.
If you could hold on to just one memory from your life forever, what would it be?
Um, Definitely go on vacation with my grandparents and my parents. My parents and grandparents haven't had that close a relationship, so when they got to spend time together, it was pretty cool, and it was kind of a experience that I'll never forget.
What are you proudest of in your life?
Um, Definitely hitting a game-winning three in basketball. Not a lot of people do that, and it's not that common, so it was really cool, and I'll never forget that for the rest of my life.
What are your goals for the future?
I'm planning on going to community college for the first 2 years to get just my basic classes out of the way so I can save some money. And then I'm planning to go to a 4-year college, and I'm not sure what I'm going to major in, but I'm planning to work through that, all through that time, so I can at least have some money to get me through that.
If there was one thing to change about your life, what would it be?
I have a pretty good life, so I don't know if I'd really want to change anything. If I could, I would change, like, I wouldn't want to go through high school again, but I'd change the effort I'd put into high school. I'd probably put more effort into it and try a little bit harder. So my future, or I'm not saying my future is going to be bad, but so it'd be better and easier. So I don't have to put so much work into it later than I could have in high school.
Thank you, Patrick.
Who has inspired you most in your life to become a better person you are today?
Definitely my dad. He's been there since day one for me, and he's encouraged me to play sports and join all these activities after school and to keep me busy. Um, he's just been a great person and a great role model for me to follow.
Has anybody motivated you to do better?
My mom always motivates me to do better. She's always cheering for me at my games or anything that I'm doing, and she always wants me to do the best and work my hardest.
Do you take pride in your work ethic?
Yes, I do, because if without hard work, there wouldn't be anything. I think I work hard. I work very hard in my athletics as well as academically, and I take pride in that because I have great grades and I believe I'm a pretty good athlete.
Do you have any regrets?
One thing that I do regret would be going to LaSalle for my freshman and sophomore year of high school. That was a good experience, but it wasn't worth the money we were paying for the school because you can make a great education about anywhere you want to go. It's all about how much you put in and how hard you're working or how hard you want to work to get the grades. The ac- the athletics at LaSalle were not as great as I thought they'd be. So transferring there kind of ruined my athletic, like not my career, but it just ruined the first 2 years of my high school career for athletics.
Have you ever disappointed anyone? If so, what happened?
Um, I've disappointed probably my parents every once in a while by just not being the best kid all the time, but I'm usually all around a good kid.
Um, is there any decisions that you've ever regret doing or
Um,
making?
I regret going to the beach house this one year because I just ended up getting in a lot of trouble and getting grounded the whole summer, so that didn't really go down very well. And my parents got mad at me, and still building on their trust from that day.
Um, do you want to go to college and play sports?
That's the goal, is to go to college and play sports. I'm hoping to go somewhere along the East Coast, live close to my family back there, and to show them what I can do because most of them have never seen me play sports.
Who do you want to be like when you grow up?
I want to be just like my dad. He's very successful. He's a great person, and he's just a man that I feel like if I were him, I would be very successful in life. And he's a great role model. He's a great father to his 2 kids, and I want to be just like him.
Okay, thank you.